Moon signs are typically uncharted territory for those just starting to learn astrology. They were once used in place of your sun sign when someone asked, "What's your sign?" The moon is your emotional nature, and it adds its own flavor depending on the sign it is in at your birth. Have you ever felt like you don't identify with your sign? Well, maybe it's because your moon sign has more of an influence. While the sun is in a sign for 30 days, the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. So if you don't feel like a Pisces and feel more like a Gemini, it could be that your moon or a planet in your chart is in Gemini. Before we continue, it is important to remember that there are most likely angles and aspects unique to your personal chart that will alter this interpretation. Moon in Capricorn. When in Capricorn, the moon is in detriment. This means that the goat will suffer emotionally, either from external or internal forces. Their motto is, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." However, it is better if they learn healthy coping mechanisms and not just rely on compartmentalizing to get through. Capricorn's ruling planet is Saturn, and when people speak in anticipation of their Saturn return, it is with dread, but usually they come out a better person on the other end. This typically happens at the age of 30. Similar to having your moon in Capricorn is having your moon conjunct Saturn. A conjunction occurs when a planet or luminary is within 10 degrees of each other. The smaller the degree, the more in effect. Saturn brings a somber feeling, especially to the moon. A celebrity with this moon placement is Brad Pitt, who has openly talked about his battles with depression. I wonder if Capricorn moon feels like they are stuck in a wax museum with everyone telling them to smile more. Moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is in fall when it is the moon sign. Everything gets pushed down, similar to Capricorn. The key difference is that Scorpio actually feels the emotions and is just hiding them. Their motto is, "I can read minds." Essentially, their emotional nature runs deeper than other moon signs, which can backfire on them once they finally release it into the world. Scorpio's ruling planet is Pluto, which is the name of the ruler of the underworld in Roman mythology. But later, Hades from Greek mythology became more commonly used. Similar to having moon in Scorpio would be having moon conjunct Pluto. Their second motto is, "Welcome to the void. There is nothing and everything here." A celebrity example would be Bjork, who has a lot of Scorpio in her chart. Her music has a strong emotional component that is hard not to notice. She has also assaulted numerous reporters, especially when they have approached her children. Moon in Taurus. Taurus is the constellation shaped like a bowl from when Zeus turned himself into one. The moon is exalted in Taurus, and since Venus rules this sign, their emotional state is all flowers and sunshine. Their motto is, "Consistency and steadiness is the key, and I'll spend good money on quality things instead of buying lots of cheap things." A celebrity example is Prince Harry, who recently parted ways with the royal life to become the CIO of BetterUp, a startup that pairs people with coaches to help them live their best life. Still, like a true Taurus and Venus, he still enjoys his quality name brands. Moon in Cancer. The sign of Cancer is ruled by the crab. Both are known for being hard on the outside and soft on the inside. The luminary ruler of Cancer is the moon, and so when the moon is in the sign of Cancer, it is considered in domicile, or at home. This is their motto. Taylor Swift has a Cancer moon, and she calls the house she grew up in home sweet home. She now owns 8 homes, with a real estate portfolio valued at over $80 million. Moon in Aries. Aries is the name of the golden ram that rescued Phoenix, and whose skin became the golden fleece. The planetary ruler of Aries is Mars, the red planet, and also the Roman god of war. Their motto is, "No risk, no reward." Tupac Shakur has this moon, and was named after an Incan ruler who was later executed after a failed revolt against the Spanish. One of the most influential rappers we can see the influence of Aries from a young age. Members of his family were affiliated with the Black Panther Party at the time the FBI started targeting them. And at the apex of his career, he was the face of West Coast rap as the rivalry against East Coast rap ensued. It is speculated that this led to his death in 1996. Moon in Gemini. Gemini is represented by twins in the zodiac. Gemini's ruler is Mercury, the planet of communication, and having a Gemini moon is like having Mercury conjunct Moon. Their motto is, "Why can't I just turn off my mind like I do my computer?" Jennifer Lawrence has a Gemini moon, and she is known for being witty and charismatic during interviews, with a tinge of self-deprecating humor. She also works with many different charitable organizations, and in particular around women's rights. Moon in Leo. The ruler of Leo is, you guessed it, the lion. And having your moon in Leo is like having your moon conjunct the sun, which is also the ruler of Leo. The name comes from the lion killed by Hercules and is a constellation. Emotionally, a Leo moon knows how to shine. Their motto is, "Do I exist if people don't notice me?" David Bowie stood out from a young age due to an injury to his eye, making it blue and leaving the other brown. During his life, he produced an extensive body of work as a singer-songwriter, actor, and painter. Moon in Virgo. Virgo is the goddess of innocence and pureness, and is ruled by the Virgin. Virgo is also ruled by the planet Mercury. Their motto is, "I have to have the perfect emotional reaction at all times." Madonna's moon is in Virgo, and she literally has a song called "Like a Virgin." Need I say more? When her mother passed away, she turned to dancing to cope, and each of her albums are conceptually based on influences in her life at that time. Moon in Pisces. Pisces is ruled by the two fish that Venus and Cupid turned into to escape a typhoon. And it is ruled by the planet of Neptune, the god of the sea. Motto: I don't like this reality. Let me dream up a new one. Kanye West's moon is in Pisces. He started as a producer and had a later debut as a rapper after a car accident inspired his album College Dropout. He has since amassed a $2 billion net worth as a fashion designer, businessman, and politician. Moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is known as the water bearer of the zodiac and is ruled by Uranus, which is characterized as the planet of spontaneity and freedom. Their motto is, "People's emotions are really interesting to learn about, because I don't think I have any." Billie Eilish has an Aquarius moon, and her debut song was Ocean Eyes, which smells of an Aquarius influence. And her parents gave her the ultimate freedom of homeschooling so that she could develop her own interests. She is known for her colorful and tomboyish outfits. Hey! If you are liking the content in this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is symbolized by the archer in astrology, and is ruled by Jupiter, which is known to bring expansion to whatever it touches. In this case, it's the moon. Motto: I am happiest when I am experiencing new things. Albert Einstein had his moon in Sagittarius and is considered one of the greatest physicists for his theory of relativity and contributions to the theory of quantum mechanics. He excelled at math from an early age, but clashed with the rigidity of traditional education, finding it too restrictive for actual learning to take place. Moon in Libra. Libra means scales in Latin, and it is ruled by Venus too, meaning that if your moon is in Libra, then it's like having Venus conjunct Moon. Their motto is, "Talking helps me figure out my emotions." Kristen Stewart has her moon in Libra. In an interview, she is always confident and open, so much so that she has openly talked about being bisexual, and that in claiming so, she is never confused. That's the end of this video. Cheers!